Hi everyone and welcome back. I wanted to come on today to share sort of a process video, and by process I mean what my process of thinking is as I start a new journal. I'm not going to be going into a tutorial today. I'm just showing kind of how I get everything together and start a new project. So normally what I would do first, especially if I'm using a paper pad, is decide which one I'm using. And this one will look familiar because I did a little flip through on this paper. It's the Family Tree by Recollections. I got it at Michael's. Unfortunately, it was not hot buy paper pad, but I did have a 60% off coupon that day, so I did get it for 60% off, which was good. But this paper is just really nice, so I wanted to do a journal with it. Then, so once I have the paper that I want to use, I decide, what other things that I want to go in it. So, of course, I have my coffee dyed paper. Here I have some of the graph paper that's coffee dyed. I don't think I'll use all of this, it's kind of a lot. But I'll definitely use some of this graph paper. Then I have the regular 8.5 by 11 size coffee dyed paper, which I will most likely, I'll probably use all of this. I'm thinking, pretty sure. Yeah. So I'll use this. Then I wanted to try something different, so I coffee dyed some coffee filters. And I saw in somebody's journal, and for the life of me, I can't remember whose it was, and I tried going back through my history and looking, but I can't seem to find the journal or the person who incorporated it. But basically, they folded it in half. And then this, so when it sits in the journal, it sits in like that, the papers are like this. So when you get to the page, it's like a little pocket. And I think maybe she sewed a little bit, but what I'd probably do is sew here and sew here to have a little tuck spot. So I wanted to do that. I was also thinking of cutting one in half and then gluing this. Well, once it was cut in half, I'd look at this, gluing it to a page, and then either on this side or this way. And then that can be a tuck spot as well. So I do have a couple more that I dyed all at one time. So I definitely want to incorporate those. And then I have some of my sewn pockets, which I absolutely have to because I love them so much. So those will definitely be in. And I may make some more because maybe with some scraps from when I cut up the paper in here, I can do some more pockets. So that I'll probably do. I can't do anything or any journals without my favorite lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And then I also have other bits and pieces of other different lace. But this is the one that I love to use the most in my journals. So I'll have that in there. And then a while back when I was at Walmart, I had picked up some beads, these acrylic beads, and for a pack, and there's 48 pieces inside, it's $1.98. Now, I don't think these colors really go. This is more of a black and silver, but I do have brown, and there's a lot of brown throughout this, so I might, and I mean some of these pieces, I don't know if you can see some of those in there, but they're really nice pieces. And then I have these, which are kind of cute too. These are really small, but those are cute. And then I have these. Now, these are more orange and mustard yellows. Doesn't really go, but they're just really interesting. And I think, see this pack right here, 98 cents. But I wanted to start incorporating beads into my journals, whether it be hanging on like a little pin, how I see some people do it, or in a tassel. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to start to try to use beads in my journals. So that's really how I get my mindset together when I'm about to do a new project, get the paper pad, get all the papers I want to use, any pockets, tuck spots, things like that, and then I will always decide the size. That's important. Well, since this is a big paper pad, I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 journals out of it. One I definitely know is going to be a hardcover made with a chipboard, you know, those big ones that I like. I think it's 6x9 and maybe a 2-inch spine. I want to do one of those and just load it up. But I also want to do one with a clasp envelope. I'm leaning probably towards the 9x12 clasp envelope, so fold it in half. That will be the size, but I want to make it kind of chunky. And then I was also thinking of doing a standard size traveler's notebook one. I'm thinking about that. I'm not quite sure yet. Plus, it also depends how much paper I do use in the first 2. But I'm definitely going to do the hardcover one first, and then I'll do the clasp envelope. Or do I want to do it the other way around? Oh, see, sometimes this is why I have to plan out what I want to do. Otherwise, I get overwhelmed in a good way, or I keep thinking and then I don't go anywhere. So I have my products together. I just now have to decide the hardcover or the clasp envelope. And sometimes it comes down to just flipping a coin, honestly. Or sometimes I ask my son to pick one, and he'll just pick it for me, and I'll just go with it. Because at the end of the day, I am going to be making both, just depending on which one is first. Who knows? So when I get some more updates, I will be back on and let you guys know. And I may do some tutorials / process videos as I'm constructing the journals as well, just so everybody can see my steps along the way. So that's all for now. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.